about the influential historical events that took place in Boston. But have you ever heard of the darker side? I'm Samantha Russo, your culture guide, and tonight I'm taking the Dark Side of Boston tour. I really have no idea what to expect, but I'm hoping it's going to be fun and maybe even a little scary. Let's go.
What are you doing on this fine Boston evening? Pretty cool? Can I talk about the dark side? Have you got a couple of hours? When I first read the book, The Dark Side, it was a page turner for me, and I was originally doing the Heart of the Freedom Trail, some North End stuff, but from the second that I got the original tour book for The Dark Side, I was intoxicated by all the different things that happened. They vary from the execution of the last witch on the Boston Common, Goody Glover. There is a stop on the tour called the Salutation Police Station bombing, which triggered some anarchy in the Bolsheviks in the area. That's what I think of the Dark Side. And if I wanted to describe it in one word, I'd say awesome.
Smallpox is not okay. Don't mess with it.
I'm going to talk about how influenza affected the Boston area and then how it affected the world.
If you go to Boston by foot, you get a guide who you're very, very sure is well trained. And what that guide is going to be telling you in the tour is well researched.
The probable estimate is 55 to 70 million people were killed, but there weren't any records being kept.
Ratting was a sport in Boston in the dark days of the 1850s when a lot of the north end of Boston was a tenement. And it was a very poor, very squalid place. And it was a sport where they would have dogs trained to kill rats. Ooh, pretty gruesome stuff. That's on the dark side.
I just got finished with the Dark Side of Boston tour, and I learned so many interesting facts about the darker history of Boston. And if you're looking for a cooler alternative than those boring history tours, you have to check this one out. But walking through the North End the whole time really got my appetite going. So stay tuned for more Commonwealth culture, and I'll see you then.